Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to KAZ Radio TV. I am your host, Montana Moore, and co-host right here next to me is Vernon Tyus.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Blot members, business world, and the KZ audience. We're going to bring some good information to you today. We're going to also recap for those who missed last week about a good presentation and good professionals for the real estate class. Okay, so right now let's roll that commercial that we got for next week's class.
What's going on, everybody? This is Marvin Spates here in front of running the projects that I tell you about all the time in class. This project will be what's considered a buy and hold project. The great thing about this house is the size.
I came to BLOT a few years ago. BLOT stands for Building Business Leaders of Tomorrow Today.
The most prolific thing I got out of BLOT was really understanding how much to bid on a house. And really to understand whatever that figure is, to stick with it. Don't let your heart get into your decision. Always think with your head.
I attended real estate under Marvin Spates, where I learned how to look at houses, how to flip houses, how to be able to buy and sell houses, which is called wholesaling.
Some of the tools that BLOT provided for me was access to loan advisors, credit advisors, and also realtors.
You gotta come to BLOT. It's worth every single thing that you learn. You can't go wrong.
I would recommend BLOT to anybody because to me, BLOT is the 2019 version of the Black Wall Street.
All right, that was the video for the training course. Uh-oh. All right, welcome back. So pretty much the video is telling you that we're getting ready to start a program, real estate program next Wednesday, going down at 6:00 p.m. at the BLOT office located at 503 East 200th Street. Also, we have the BLOT courses for nonprofit and for-profit training this Sunday and Monday coming up, August the 11th at 1 to 4, August 12th from 6 to 9. Keep saying 6 to 10, 6 to 9. So,
okay.
Want to touch on that real estate that's coming up?
Well, I like to reiterate the same thing that we talked about last week. The real estate class is not about getting a license or anything like that, even though we have professionals in there that's offering sponsorship to get your license. But the whole purpose of the real estate class is for investors. We have 7 weeks, 7 different professionals giving you 7 different perspectives of how to invest in real estate. They all are not accredited, but I'm going to say they're accredited investors because they spent 20 years plus doing this. Some of them probably 5 years, 10 years doing it, and they're very successful at doing it. And then also give our members the opportunity to network. So we have a lot of people signing up for the class now.
Right.
So they're not just people that just want to be real estate investors. Those are people that are carpenters, plumbers, and because they networking and they trying to figure out how they can get their groove into the real estate industry. Mm-hmm. Now, one of the other things I like about this real estate piece, being a part of BLOT, is that we are a business. Even though we're a nonprofit, we are a business of entrepreneurship. And what I like about entrepreneurship is it addresses issues that a lot of us are fearful of attacking or approaching. And what I mean by that is we are taught to work with a finite amount of money and just retire. And what we teach in this class, and we've been learning from our own members, but the message that's been coming across is that BLOT has been giving them the hope and the aspiration to do things that goes well and over beyond what they get at their own job. Okay, so we're trying to teach you don't just have to work a job for the rest of your life. You know, if you're making $80,000, $90,000 at your job, you don't have to settle with that and just wait till your retirement date. You don't have to wait for any X dates. And that's what I love about BLOT.
Okay. I like black too.
Okay.
All right, so pretty much today we don't have any special guests today, so pretty much we're gonna spend time on probably some Q&As about, what is Blot, what do we do at Blot, and pretty much what the courses entail, what you're gonna be learning. So I guess we can start off, with the nonprofit. Yeah. Okay.
Nonprofit.
Yeah, nonprofit. All right, so nonprofit will be starting this Sunday. Like I said, usually what we do in class is we go over bookwork, a little bit of bookwork, far as what the IRS is looking for as a nonprofit. So we train you on bookwork on IRS codes, IRS tax forms, things of that nature, and basically set the nonprofit up in the class. So pretty much you'll be doing all the applications courses in class. That way we can answer any questions you might have, anything that you might have got stuck on. You might already have your nonprofit established already, but it might be put together wrong. So what we do is we dismantle, all the myths and all the hoopla of the nonprofit, and then pretty much give you ideas like an open box, saying that, okay, now you can make money, or your nonprofit can make money this way, or certain ways, as far as getting grants, sponsorship, donations, in-kind donations, and then we train you and tell you and pretty much show you how to do that in the course. So that, which takes about 7 weeks. In the 7-week process, you will be getting one-on-one hands-on experience. And what else do we do? We have like mocks. So we do like mock demonstrations as far as if you were to go into say for instance, go into a facility and ask for, a donation or money, and they tell you no. How can you, come back at them where you can leave out with at least something? And then basically after I teach that, then Vernon comes in on the on the for-profit side and teach the financial literacy part, investments, asset protection, insurances, and how to structure.
Let's tell the truth. I teach some of the nonprofit stuff too.
You lying.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna just be honest with you.
Okay.
Every time we start our class, I always think about motivation first. It's not about just giving out the information, because you can go to college and get the information. You go to the library, you can Google most of the stuff. You can't trust everything. But how do we apply it? That's what I like to think about.
Okay.
And I like to attack some of the issues that's out there when you talk about finances. And some people, they may know their finances. Some they figure they got it together. But I don't believe in a linear way of handling finances. I think when we talk about finance and resources, there's a infinite amount of resources and financials and wealth that you can get. And we have to open that up. Now, someone spoke something to me 2 years ago, and that was Bishop Kevin Simmons. And Simmons said that, a lot of people have potential. Okay, and his definition of potential was resources that's in you that hasn't been tapped into yet. And when we conduct our classes, I think that what we're doing is we're tapping into those resources with those people, giving them the aspiration to open up and achieve some of the things that they haven't. I don't care if you're making over $100,000. That may not be your potential. Your potential may be 300,000, $1 million. I mean, we've seen it with people in the class making $90,000, and now they're on their way to making $1 million a year. Okay, so that's the whole goal. Now, when we talk about this entrepreneurial thing, we like to explore. Me and my Tana is learning things as we go through this class, because your scenarios and your situations is teaching us, because you're challenging us. So when we do our financial planning, because we actually do financial planning in the class, am I right?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it extensive?
It's extensive.
Is it hard? It's not hard, is it?
It's intriguing. It's like open you up to like a pool of money that you just fall into, and it's imaginary.
So we go through, I'm going to call it a discovery process.
Right.
So we go through the discovery process, and that discovery process is us discovering what you packing, okay?
Yeah.
And a lot of people are packing a whole lot. I'm not going to say that it's for everybody, but it's a lot of you that's packing a whole lot. So when you come to this block class, I want you to prepare to open up. It's going to be first financial literacy. Not just financial literacy with getting information, but understanding things, having fun, teaching other folks what you've been through and what your past is. And then we're going to start talking about business structures. And we're going to debunk a lot of myths out there, whether it has something to do with structuring for protection, asset protection, how money flows through your business, and how to grow your business. And, of course, at the end of the day, how do we pass that on to our legacy? How do we build legacies with this business?
Right.
We had some situations this week that, I mean, I'm excited about approaching some of these cases. We got some huge cases this week.
A lot. Wearing me down.
And I'm proud to say that the cases are hard just because these are people that had the right intent. I love it when people do the right thing intentional. It's because they wanted to leave a multi-million-dollar business to their heirs. And these are businesses that's 20 years old, 15 years old. And they're saying, like, I want to retire and I want to leave it to my heirs, my children, or to someone else who want to carry on the business. And I'm excited that we get to be the pioneers and the engineers of that situation. Yeah. How do you feel about it?
I'll be excited too until they start unloading some things on the table that we shouldn't be hearing.
But I say that to say this, is that when we start our businesses and when you come to Blot or you go to any other organization, but when you come to Blot, I want you to prepare to have this in mind. When you start your business, I want you to start it thinking about what you want to do at the end, okay? I want you to have your number. I want you to think infinite, not finite, infinite. Because a lot of people, they come in and they just want to replace their income at their job so they can feel free to do what they want. No, you packing way much more than that. Mm-hmm. Did I say enough?
You said you on point.
Okay.
You on point.
All right. So if you have any questions about Blot and any of the team members of Blot, you can call us right now at 216-298-1554 as we do the show. Again, it's 216-298-1554. What, do you have something else you want to say?
Well, if you want to register for the classes, now the classes are filling up real fast. You can give me a call to register, 216-815-7300, 216-815-7300. Like I said, Sunday class is from 1 to 4, Mondays is 6 to 9. We also have a marketing training class that started last night, which was successful. It's a very well educating program that you can learn as far as getting your websites together, marketing your business, getting logos, things of that nature. That started last night. It's not too late to register for that class as well. Last day of registration will be probably next Monday. So if you want to still get in that program, call me at the same number, 216-815-7300. So let's talk about what, the pros and cons of our class. What things that we, when we're teaching the class, we don't anticipate on some things that, go on in class. Every class is different. Let me say that. Every class is different, and everybody learns differently. When we're in the training process of the course, I can't even talk. When we're in the training process of the course, people have different needs and different desires and different motivational things that's going on and aspects of, what they want to learn and what they want to get out of the program. Now, we have been successful as far as getting them those resources that they need to be successful as far as starting their nonprofit and for-profit. Some of the things that we come across is, finances, as far as personal finances, are kind of like, can I say jacked up?
No, you can't say jacked up.
Yeah, jacked up. This is live, right?
I call them financially constipated.
Okay, jacked up, constipated.
Now, let me back you up on that.
Okay.
Now, I'm gonna back you all the way up to this weekend. We have members, right? Mm-hmm. Sometimes the situation is not for everybody, right?
Right.
And Blot, 2 years in, we up to 300 members.
Right.
Okay, 300 members. That's a good success rate right there for me.
Yeah.
You got people that have revenue in their business, and what I want to say about Blot is that out of those 200 members, they have access to financial advisors, accountants, other professionals, insurance professionals that help them structure their business and maintain their business.
Right.
But at the same time, it's a network, right? It's a network full of experience, people with all different walks of life. We got plumbers, we got carpenters,
We got teachers.
we got teachers. We have
people
real
with
estate
master's
investors,
degrees.
right? That's in here. So, and I'm saying that to say this. I'm going somewhere with this. We throw a Pink Friday at least twice a month,
Right.
and we throw a refresher once a month,
Right.
every Sunday. So my members, my block members, once a month at the end of the month, remember you got your refreshers. That's to give you the opportunity to come back and recap on everything that you learned. And that also give you the opportunity to come back and get some new stuff and see new members so you can network and possibly do business.
Right.
Out of 200 members,
3.
I'm going to tell you, 3?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, 3. 300 members.
Yeah.
We have a whole bunch of relationships in there that can complement each other.
Right. And that's
In
the
the last
strategy
2
and the
months,
goal.
yeah, in the last 2 months, I've seen people that's been in Blot for the last year that didn't know each other. So I encourage you. I highly encourage you to come to the refreshers, and I highly encourage you to come to the because we will be there next time too, to the Pink Fridays and have some fun.
Right.
It's not all about boring, just taking notes and class time, but just come and network, eat, drink, do what you need to do.
We get it in.
and
We have
network.
fun. We have tons of fun.
And network. Okay.
Right. Networking is important.
Okay. Other than that, we got a lot of things coming at you. We getting ready to showcase a few more things after this real estate thing. I know we had our hands tied. We're putting together this course for the real estate piece. But we also going to be offering CPEs for CPAs. That'll be coming real soon. And CEs for insurance agents. And that will be at 503 East 200th Street,
Yeah.
Suite 103, Euclid, Ohio, 44119. Correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Now, if you're an insurance agent or a CPA and you want to get more information about the CEs and the CPEs, you can give me a call at 216-255-6700. Again, if you're an insurance agent, financial advisor, or CPA, and you want to get more information about the education piece on CEs and CPEs, give me a call, 216-255-6700.
Okay. Well, that was
Our hands full, right?
our hands is full.
Okay.
I think we got one more training class is coming down the pipe.
What's that?
We're trying to get it together now, but I think, now don't quote me on this, or don't hold me to this, but radio is important, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how many people want to learn how to have their own radio show? Radio training, hopefully coming soon. So, what you think about that?
I don't know. You're going to have to ask
Y'all
Larry
keep on.
about that. That would be good.
Yeah,
that would
right.
be good on how to host your own radio show, because a lot of you need that exposure. It's not all about marketing. Everybody got different ways of marketing. Yesterday, y'all had one way of marketing that was going down, right?
Right.
And that went pretty good?
That went excellent. It went very well.
Okay.
Tons of information to just make your head explode, right?
Okay. Well, that's I think that's worthy of, but then the radio piece is something else. And if you need more information about radio, you make sure you give Montana a call at
216-815-7300. Now, try not to blow my phone up too much, but just, call. If I don't answer, leave a message, and I will call you right back. A lot of people have been emailing. I haven't been receiving the emails, so if I don't get back with you during the emails, just call me. Just call. I got my phone right here. It's with me all the time. Sometimes it's on vibrate. I don't answer it because I'm on a radio show or I'm doing in a meeting or something. But just, leave a message, text me, call me, and I will get back to you. So
Now, we do have some people out here that was supposed to be the guest, and they were supposed to do the Zoom piece. Kim Jaeger.
Kim Jaeger,
Tell us
yeah.
a little bit more about Kim Jaeger.
Okay, so let's see. Kim Jaeger has been trying to get his nonprofit for years. He always in the community talking about, people need to have a nonprofit status. Okay, people need to have a nonprofit status going. One of one of his friends came through my program. She got her nonprofit, And after she got her nonprofit, I guess they ran into each other, and she was like, "Hey, all that time you was talking about nonprofits, I got my nonprofit, and I'm tax exempt." And he's like, "What?" So he came to the course, got his nonprofit, and now he is downtown at the Cleveland, I think it's Indians, the Indian Stadium, making tons of money. He has a team down there, and they're giving him booths. So, as a nonprofit, the stadium like to hire you. You have a team of people that wants to work. And then basically he's down there. I was trying to get him on the show today, but he didn't answer his phone. So he just called. I don't know if we can maybe put him on the radio for 3 minutes. Is that possible? It is? Okay. So I'm trying to call him, and maybe I can put him on my little speaker here, and then he can talk about a little bit about what he do. Hopefully he answers the phone.
Okay. Well, until then, something else just came across my radar, and that is presented by Keratin. You got the back to school party in the parking lot where it is giving free haircuts. That'll be August 10th, 2019 from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Free haircuts. Now that has a lot of sponsors, and again, it's presented by Keratin. Back to school party in the parking lot. Second annual. That's too many sponsors. I mean, it's going to be, it was very successful last year. This is going to be the second annual one. Please get your kids there, get them free haircuts, and take advantage of all the resources that they got to offer in that parking lot.
All right, that sounds good. When was it again? What date?
That was August 10th, 2019, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay. All right, so try to reach out to Kim. He ain't answering because I know he's kind of busy, probably counting money right about now. But I know he's having an event, a job fair, this Saturday. That's what I'm trying to get him to answer. Hello? Hey, hold on. I got him right here. Hey, Kim, we're on radio show live. So we gave a shout out to you, trying to get the information about your job fair that you're starting this weekend.
Yeah, it's at East Cleveland Library.
There you go.
At 11 o'clock to 3. Got jobs from phlebotomist, STNA, daycare, staffing company, 501c3, try to see with the GED program, rep school, sensors, neon.
Okay.
And we got some more going to be there too.
Okay. Who all should come down, Kim?
Say it again, sir?
Who all should come down?
17 on up. You can be 40 years old if you need a job. Come on down.
All right.
But it's geared towards younger kids, though. But we'll take anybody.
And what time does it start again?
11 a.m. Saturday to 3.
11 a.m. to 3.
Library.
Okay, East Cleveland Library, 11 a.m. to 3 o'clock. All right, so we got a little bit of time. Can you just do a little short demo on how you was structured? How did you get your nonprofit and things like that?
Say it again?
Your nonprofit. Can you tell a little bit about how, what prompted you to get your nonprofit and business started? And what are you doing right now?
Oh, well, I went to your class and you got my nonprofit. And it helped me, allowed me to get access to the Indian. I'm at the Indians game right now. I got my own booth. Actually, I got 2 booths. And you can start right there, and they donate money, $65 per person, and you come at you all type of ways. There's a lot of things you can do with the nonprofit too. I just found out you can get gas vouchers, food vouchers with it. You can do the jazz festival now. They'll pay you to bring people down to the jazz festival. So these things I just found out a couple of days ago.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try to get you on the radio live. Hopefully you have a Wednesdays off. You can come down.
Next Wednesday though. I'm off next Wednesday.
You off?
No, I work next Wednesday too. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And I'm off for 9 days.
Okay. Well, you have to let me know what day you're gonna be off so we can schedule that.
Yeah, we're not gonna interfere with your hustle, Kim. I'm gonna tell you, we're not gonna interfere with your hustle. You go ahead. That's the reason why you came to the class, so you can have that hustle, right?
Oh man, yeah, man, it's beautiful, man.
Okay, very good.
I thought about this 501c3 years ago. I ain't no telling where I might be.
Very good, very good.
All
now,
right.
one thing I like about Kim is this. Kim came to the class one time, and he participated, He didn't have everything all together then, so he wound up making several more trips after his course is over. Am I right?
He attended the real estate first.
Real estate?
Yeah, he came and did the real estate. And after the real estate was done, he came back and got his for-profit and non-profit.
Okay. And Kim is one of those gentlemen that he just continuously involved himself into the activities at Block.
Yeah, right.
He utilizes
Yeah.
his membership to the fullest. He comes in, he networks. He's out in the public networking. He bring it back. He always feeding his members some of the food that he acquires out in the street and bring it back and share it in with the rest of the members. So that's the type of stuff that we're looking at Block, right?
Right. So network. So thank you, Kim, for being on the show. I'm gonna call you when this is over, so we can schedule you to come live so everybody can see who you are.
Okay.
Everybody know how Kim look.
All right, cool. Thank you. All right. So pretty much, usually all our members are excited, especially when they're active. So actively making money with your nonprofit, actively doing things, actively networking, actively giving information to people that just don't know. So, and bringing more people to the program so they can learn how to get their nonprofit or for-profit businesses structured right and developed.
And by all means, have fun. Have
Right.
fun. You
We
start
have fun.
this business so you can do it the way you
Yeah.
want to do it. You might as well have fun doing it. Did you have fun this weekend?
Did I have fun? What I do this weekend? Let me think. I don't remember. My mind went blank.
You want me to tell you what you did this weekend?
Yeah.
You spoke at
Oh, yes, I did.
you had 2 speaking engagements, I believe.
Right. I spoke at a mosque in front of a congregation of about maybe 100 people there. When I got there, they did not want to let me leave because I had another appointment. So I ended up staying there. They fed me. I did 2 presentations there, one in front of the board of directors, another in front of the co-congregation. Eventually, after the meeting was over, they ended up signing up for the program.
I heard you did a good job.
Oh, I think I did.
Yeah, it was over the weekend. And I
Yeah.
heard I wasn't even expecting that.
Said it out.
Oh yeah. We had just a whole bunch of fun. I did
Yeah.
no business over the weekend. We had the softball game with the Divine Nine over at Ward 7. That was right around the corner from where you was at.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
I seen a lot of our members there that they were there. They was working. They were executing what they've learned.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I say that to say that this event had so much of our culture there, just having fun, just involved. And when I say the Divine Nine, I'm talking about all the black fraternities and sororities who we got together and we got a chance to play softball against each other.
Okay.
So for those of you who are part of some type of organization, I encourage you to stay involved in it. Make it part of your life. Have some fun, just like you would if you was working a job. Make fun out of it. If you start your business, make fun out of it. Do not let these days go empty. And also, if you're not part of an organization, please seek one. Seek a nonprofit. Seek Block. Seek a fraternity or sorority. Seek something that you can contribute your purpose to.
Yeah, leadership is important, leadership role. So our time is almost over. How much time we have? 1 minute. Okay, there we go. So our time is over. Pretty much have fun. So again, register for the program getting ready to start this Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday. Of course, the marketing is on Tuesdays. Blind Incorporated, we appreciate, you guys are supporting us and looking at our program and, just being there for us. So I don't know what else to say.
Until next week.
Next week.
Peace.
And hair grease.